What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another musical edition of the Portland Burnsiders, featuring our special guest, Moxie.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Burnsiders 2020, still out here chasing dope, stuck inside COVID though. You say hi, I say yow, pushing through shutter doors, making plays you fucking know. Sixes, no 4v4, spitting phrases, making rhymes, rhythms in my mind, making dinner for game time, cooking with eXtine, pure and giggly guy. You know we won't ever stop, climb our way up towards the top. Ubers, you won't see me drop, champagne bottles gonna pop. Fletcher made this beat, Carolina Reaper heat.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Our pocket scout's name is Boy, dodging shots, a decoy, a New York boy, still reppin' Portland like Brandon Roy. Over heels on over heel damage, he's gonna deal. He's our gardener, that's for real. Catfax hit in the fields, Western gon' lead the way, sliding Rams making plays, sick pipes he'll hit today. DPM it ain't no thing. Fletcher flies in the sky, sack blaze, he's our guy. Market gardener, medic dies, rain of light, he's gonna snipe. Best believe that shit is tight. Top 10 play, it just might. My solely bombs, they were right. Now I hit arrows, you like a legend. On that egg, tell these soldiers, get off my dick. Yow!
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
You know we spittin' flames, TF2's our fucking game. True, we might act a fool, throwing down Dota 2. She's Lena, I'm ET, eXtine, and Moxie. Shit talk, her casting, shut it, epoxy. Billiards with MC, ancient player, TI winner, pause 8, serving dinner, breakfast for Kuroki, Roman Heen, MoMA 2, GH Armor, Omar 2. Inspiring ways to move, play like them, ain't gonna lose. Game all day till I snooze. Sleep all night, dream of Valve, patching TF2. Moxie on the hook, but yo, let me sing it too. Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day. Damn, Moxie, you killed it, just like always. One of these days you're gonna be casting, you're gonna be like, oh shit, it's the Burnsiders. Till then, I'm eXtine. See you next time. Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another musical edition of the Portland Burnsiders, featuring our special guest, Moxie.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Burnsiders 2020, still out here chasing dope, stuck inside COVID though. You say hi, I say yow, pushing through shutter doors, making plays you fucking know. Sixes, no 4v4, spitting phrases, making rhymes, rhythms in my mind, making dinner for game time, cooking
Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our broadcast. We're about to get going here with the RD2L Masters QXD versus the Portland Burnsiders. And, well, this is still just group stage stuff, so we're just getting going with, like, best of 2 matches, Dire and Radiant. Well, I will be getting joined by my good friend Try Your Best, who is the manager of Steven the Cat, which actually I'm not quite sure if Steven the Cat is playing in the RD2L Masters. I don't think so, but we have been appreciating scrimming against them and playing against them in the Aegis division. Quick shout out to the sponsors of the Burnsiders. We got Red Bull. Big ups to them. Gave me the gaming fridge. Excuse me. Gave me the gaming fridge and are just supporting some of our endeavors, so that's a lot of fun. Big ups to Antline Audio for all of their audio support, and they make a wireless microphone. I got one right here. It's amazing, and then it just pops on. I got one on this side. I got one on this side. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. USB wireless hub. And then shout outs to Stormbreaker Brewing. I'm not drinking a Stormbreaker brew, but they just launched cans of their ESB. Okay, let's get into our game here. And I am getting a call. So rude. Yo. Oh my god, we're jumping around. Oh no, you're here. You're here. What's up, dog? How you doing? Is he here? Is he here though? Is he here? Yeah. How's it going? Try your best.
Going all right, man.
Good.
Just,
Good.
You know, yeah. Got back
Living
from
that dream.
running my dog around. You know.
Oh yeah. I mean, sort of. I sort of know that.
Got the cats on the leash, man.
I used to rock that. Shout out to the cats, but you know. They're not with me anymore. Anyways, QXD versus the Burnsiders here. We're just getting into the draft. I would say interesting but not too surprising draft picks. QXD, you know, kind of a hodgepodge team. I don't know a ton about them. I believe they are South Americans. RD2L Masters is kind of a mix of regions.
It's the mixed bag. Well,
yeah.
I can't ping them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I could be incorrect about that. They could just be kind of like a little Latino flair playing in North America because, you know, strong Latino community in North America.
yeah,
But either,
sure is.
yeah, either way, they have been around for a bit. They pop up in qualifiers and tournaments and all that sort of stuff. So
They certainly
opponents.
they certainly have their list of players that pub a lot. Woo wee, they like to pub.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I mean, I think that's, you know, kind of like this far, you know, what we're seeing in the draft. Nothing too crazy. I think like letting the Omni through. I think the Burnsiders kind of doing some different bands to maybe kind of see what might happen. You know, the Omni Night did end up coming their way, as well as it being available on the second pick. How do you feel about Marana these days?
Good hero, Jeff.
Yeah.
Very good hero. Very elusive hero.
Mhm.
Does, you know, like every hero, have a little bit of problem with Sven just supermanning her down. So you kind of have to itemize for that.
Yeah.
But, you know, Leap no longer disjointing as of like 6 years ago or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
But overall, very, very strong 4-position hero right now. Puts in a lot of hurt, is able to just secure range creeps early on, which is really nice with Arrow, has good threat into the mid lane. And, you know, I'm getting that. Hold on, that was their first pick to respond towards Sven. You know, I mean, a little surprised they didn't want to respect this Omni Night ban, but they might have a plan of their own here, picking up the Ancient Apparition as their 5 support, or most likely their 5 support. Could be. We've seen crazy things before, but that opens you up to be able to do things like take more flaying and those sorts of heroes. But
Right.
yeah, so let's focus here a little bit on the bans. Burnsiders banning out a couple 3 position heroes between Mars and Slardar. Very good laning heroes against Sven, and a little bit harder to deal with. Banning out 2 core heroes with the PA and Void, popular heroes for dealing with Sven. PA good at dealing with Sven into the late game, and Void just a good hero all around right now. I like the QXD bans here. They're noticing that what Burnsiders need is a strong, mobile mid lane hero. They're banning out the Ember and the Void Spirit. You see a lot of this like sort of mirroring right now in the drafting phase, where teams who pick up their core position first end up prioritizing banning more cores, and teams that are picking up their who pick up their core position first, the other team typically bans out mid laners and 3 position heroes. Excuse me. Yeah, usually mid lane heroes. So QXD going with Sand King. I like this hero right now. It's pretty good against Sven and Omni in lane. Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
That's all good.
Let's move you out of here.
Yeah, Sand King definitely strong. I mean, his stun, Epicenter, as well as just like comboed with Ancient Apparition, where you have Ancient Apparition and gonna hopefully be able to hit a Frost Blast, stop the healing potential of Omni Knight, and then have that Epicenter come in, deal a little bit more magic damage, and finish everybody off. Rubik getting picked up though, which is pretty classic, and hopefully as well, kind of everything that I listed, as well as Marana, some really good spells to steal.
Yeah, so instantly picking up that Rubik because, called it earlier, picking the AA and opening up the Morphling pick for themselves. I think that while that seems like good on paper, I don't necessarily like picking. I wouldn't necessarily think it is strong. AA is really a hyper strong Morphling counter. I mean, it is on paper because of his ulti, but like the way it lanes and sort of the farm distribution, how things sort of work on the map, it's not always that way, right? It sometimes just doesn't work out because of the heroes that you pick. And Outworld Devourer, I like this pick against AA because the setup of the ulti, you're able to save people from Shatter with the Outworld Devourer, the OD banish. But I want to focus on the Rubik pick a little bit because Burnsiders is missing sort of early wave clear. Rubik's not really a super strong laner right now in his first couple levels, but he really makes up for it in this like 10 to 18 minute period where he's able to put good defense on towers and steal spells. Like he'll probably be stealing things like Arrow and hopefully Sand King stun, and probably never gonna see an AA ult stolen, but one can dream. I would like to see the Burnsiders pick. So they have a win condition right now out of the Sven. They've got some okay wave clear with Rubik. I'd like to see a beefy hero that wave clears, and we have yet to see their 3 position. So QXD rightfully banning heroes that are a beefy wave clear 3 positions out of the Axe, out of the Vino. Vino's not really obviously known for being beefy, but the way he controls those areas or the map, it's sort of like beefing up this area. Like you're not allowed to be here, which is pretty good. And I know that Vinny plays that hero. Shoot, he's got a few guides on that hero.
Yeah, right. Vinny's all over the place. So
yeah,
you should hopefully know how to deal with it. The Outworld Devourer by Aaron is definitely going to be an interesting pickup. kind of, live by the end, die by the end. Hopefully we can get a good roll going with it. I mean, I think that it certainly locks the Marana in place, even the Sand King, the Morphling deals a lot with what's going on, but not necessarily the traditional Aaron mid that we've come to expect.
No, what I like about this pick though is he'll most likely get something like Blink and Aghanim Scepter, and he'll be looking to really actually just like save and like delay initiation from QXD family. So like Morphling really can't afford to go like shotgun build actually, because it's these shotguns are typically very shotgun build Morphlings are A, telegraphed very early, but B, like when they're going to actually commit their spells is also fairly telegraphed. So Aaron being a mid player, will have fast fingers and most likely be able to save teammates or even himself from that kind of danger. Also, if someone gets 5-second Rana arrowed, you'll see sort of like banish counter initiation, like sort of like stalling out the fight, which is pretty nice. I just like this pick overall. We'll see how it works in lane. Yeah, there's the beefy 3 position. I'm surprised it took them. I'm surprised they were thinking about it so long. Like Tidehunter. I am thinking about how this hero does in lane versus Morphling. I would say fine, but the thing is, you want to like really just, you know what, Jeff? I'll say it. You want to fuck this Morphling up levels 1 through 3. You want to fuck his world up. That's just the way it is. Like this isn't the Disney Channel.
You don't think Rubik comboed with that Tidehunter won't be able to kind of like disrupt him?
No, I think they will. In fact, Invoker, a little bit more of a greedier. Actually, you know what? This is probably a Quasflex Invoker. I don't know that he can go super. Well, I could see him doing.
That is a fantastic Marana set, though. I have to call it out. Love the
cool.
cat. Love the cat.
I like the like mask that she's wearing. Let me see. What am I worried about here? These are. I worry that on QXD family, like I'd say that they'd be lacking physical damage, but that's sort of the point when you have an Omni Knight on the other team. So I mean, Morphling obviously does just want to sit there and right-click things, but let me think. I think the tower defense for Burnsiders is lacking a little bit. Their tower pressure is also lacking a little bit. It's going to come down to how Notorious does in this first like 5 minutes, I think, which is, pretty much the first 5 to 8 minutes is like, as a 4 position, is like, am I going to be feeding all game or am I going to be dominating? Like, yeah, I mean, you can kind of say that for a lot of heroes, but I feel like it's especially true for a 4 position, because their job is not a mystery, but it's just like it's just so fleshed. Like these roles are so fleshed out and what they need to accomplish that like, bro, I was walking my dog, man. I had a tight schedule. Yeah, these roles have been so fleshed out because of how long this patch has worked out that like you just need to be mega efficient about what your hero is accomplishing.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, take it away, man.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to QXD family for joining us here tonight for this match. Shout out to RD2L Masters for organizing this event. Shout out to our audience. Shout out to my friend Citrus who's watching. But let's run down some rosters. For QXD, we're going to have Love on the Ancient Apparition. We're going to have Sheer playing Invoker. XDXPX on the Sand King. QXD on the Marana. And Jack playing Morphling. Looks like, that's a pause for Marana. We'll see if he can tap into that GH vibe. Over on the Burnsiders, we're going to have League of Legends Pog Timo, a.k.a. Kobe, on that Omni Knight. KU playing the Sven. Aaron will be on Outworld Devourer. Vinny on the Tidehunter. Notorious on the Rubik. And this is a BO2. So we will have another game tonight. Shout out to Jeeves Dota TV joining us 5 minutes in the past saying Axe and Veno shit on Morph, but I guess that didn't come out.
I mean, yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I don't know, you know, right?
They do.
Part of the fun of Dota is you can take things a lot of different directions, you know, and that's especially part of the fun when you're having like different global communities coming together to play Dota, because people have different ideas about where this patch is at in some ways, you know.
Yeah, they not only shit on Morph, they're just sort of like what's left to pick for the Burnsiders.
Right.
Or what are you doing? Because there was nothing really flexed in any of these lineups. It seemed pretty clear from the get-go. Oh,
Yeah,
gosh,
no, for sure.
Yeah, which is cool. It's legit.
Just how
Nice
it
little
goes.
range creep secure bottom from QXD.
Okay. Just hit that arrow on it, huh?
And here's the level one.
Oh.
Here's the level one dicking that I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
The harassment from Notorious that he needs to accomplish on this Morphling.
Yeah, they went Gush first on the Tide instead of like, you know, Anchor Smash perhaps.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially with that, because
Yeah.
they're trying to blast him again, but he's doing this whole attribute shift thing. That's the whole essence of water, aka Morphling.
Whole essence.
You know, yeah. Shout out to Zoolander, right?
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, his hard camp is blocked. Notorious is going to find out that his hard camp is blocked.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's not a he does have the sentry purchased. He might be waiting to get one other item before he starts running it out here, or he's just focused on harassing the crap out of Love and Jack. Everybody's hit. Well, actually, excuse me, not quite everybody. Notorious.
Yeah,
still level 1 there.
I just noticed that KU hit level 2 after Omni Knight, so I'm a little interested. I guess
Uh-oh.
I may be interested, but I missed how that happened.
Yeah, this is going fine so far for everybody, I guess. You know,
Fairly even.
Yeah.
Invoker's missing a little bit of mana in the mid lane, so
Notorious did.
Aaron.
Oh, excuse me. I
Go ahead.
shouldn't have cut you off,
No,
but
no.
Notorious did kind of wait, and he knows for sure that there's that ward on that large camp. He's going to deward it, hopefully before the 3rd minute.
Yeah, and you can see the choice here by the Burnsiders for taking these abilities, even though the Jack does have a full wand built. Looking at the last hits, the difference between KU and Jack is 6 CS the first 2.5 minutes, which is not nothing.
No,
But-
for sure. Yeah, Jack kind of getting
In fact,
stuffed
it's
here.
6.
Yeah, Sand King clearing the camp out. The large camp doesn't actually spawn here on the bottom. That's actually
Top.
probably
Ooh.
beneficial for the Burnsiders. Yeah, Notorious actually in a little bit of
Notorious.
trouble here. Vinny's still stepping up though. He has got 2 charges on the wand here, so could pop that in an Anchor Smash, but still playing kind of cautious.
You can really see the game of inches being played out between this
Yeah.
this top lane. A little bit, I think, a little bit more so than the bottom lane.
It
with
is
just
It is interesting. I just noticed though that KU's been holding on to 2 skill points here. He's level 3 actually, and has only spent 1 in Stormhammer so far, which is kind of interesting.
yeah. I bet he's wondering whether or not he wants to level Great Cleave twice, or if he's gonna need to put 1 in Cleave and 1 in Warcry. Although, if that were the case, he might just put 1 in Cleave anyway. It also might be with last hitting as well, because sometimes Cleave really messes up. If you're, when you're like last hitting on your tower, Cleave can actually mess up your last hitting with towers.
Right.
So
just doing weird stuff to where you're expecting creeps to be at.
Notorious in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, first blood going past the 420 mark here. Notorious, actually, oh yeah, he's doing plenty of dodging though. He will get that first blood. Takes it right out of Vinny's face there, but you know, Burnsider's still gonna be happy they got that, no matter where it goes.
Yeah, that was playing it to the very edge there for Notorious. Did not back up. Vinny walking over to help his buddy out. Secure that first blood. Almost 5 minutes into the game. Bottom lane, League of Legends.
Yeah, he does eat an arrow there, but good Stormhammer to get both players there. KU has also spent his skill points now. 2-2. 0 will be the build. 5-minute runes coming out here. QXD will rotate up to get that. Love also snags the 1 rune on top, so fairly guaranteed to be 3 for QXD, 1 for the Burnsiders.
Yeah, I mean, you can see again another little piece of this, like, maximizing every little thing you can. Like, I see a lot of Omni Knights actually go 2 in Purification over 1 in over 2 in Heavenly Grace, but quick calculation of the math will tell you that the second point in Heavenly Grace is actually slightly more valuable, both in terms of the amount of strength that you get, but also the HP regen versus the heal, which is pretty. Yeah. It has a little bit longer downtime, so that's one thing to consider. But
yeah, I mean,
taking all 3 points in Great Cleave, not skipping Warcry altogether. There's so much magic damage in this lane. He doesn't even care about the armor, it seems.
It's important to pay attention to your math classes, ladies and gentlemen. That is certainly, you know, there's a lot to learn about Dota, and math is a great indicator of what you should do. I know that when I was learning Dota, somebody's just like, what's free? You know, like whatever's like free and just gives you like the most damage for the least amount of mana, that's what you want to put your levels in, you know. And that's like, oh, you know, a lot of times I then was playing Dota and even arguing with that same player while I was doing a skill build, and he was like, you should do this, and then in the back of my mind I was like, but you know, Master Yoda, you taught me. You know, like, this is so efficient, the math, you know. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Just how Master Yoda. Let's see the XP per minute here. Looks like Invoker eking out the top of the XP per minute chart here. And there's quite a difference here in the XP between this Morphling and this Fen. So clearly, Vinny and Notorious have done a pretty good job of shutting that down. But my guess is, well, Love is in the mid lane now, so he should be catching up just fine now that he's level 5 and is not so, you know, vulnerable to dying. I mean, yeah, he didn't die levels 1 through 5, so at this point it's his fault if he dies in the game. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a very slow League of Legends-esque game so far. The man himself is trying to survive here. Notorious TP's down, will hide himself in the trees for just a second here. KU 5 seconds away. Oh, they do pull QXD back. 5 seconds away and a stick to get enough mana from a Stormhammer. Vinny has shown up and does have Ravage. Invoker sort of within range of that spell. You can see as I hover over it, but he doesn't want to hit it right away. He's going to take some creep camps. And they are looking for the Morana. Will get that kill at least. So 2-1 the scoreline. I missed it. He died. Oh yeah, the Omni Knight died from the Burnsiders. There's a beautiful Ravage giving the Sand King and the Invoker. Kobe shows up just as the Sand King goes down.
Yeah.
Pretty clean.
I think normally I look at these kinds of rotations from offlaners down to the safe lane and I go, ugh. But in this case, like, it kind of makes sense. His like ability to get a solo kill on this Morphling, or even a rotated kill from on this Tidehunter, it's like really non-existent. So he is able to get some worth out of an early Ravage by protecting his tier 1 tower bottom, and KU taking the Q and going top to where going and defending his top tier 1, where Morphling's pushing in. Morphling did get a decent amount of pressure done to this tower too. I mean, it's at the 3rd HP. Just under a 3rd HP actually. Bottom lane, Vinny in some trouble.
Yeah, for sure. The Frostbite from that AA blast will get the kill on him. League of Legends still kind of hiding in the trees here, although they're trying to hunt him down now. And wonder if he actually will be able to. Okay, he's being pretty elusive here. The tower's still kind of doing some work. See if anybody TP's down here. Still 60 seconds on. Yeah, he is breaking some ankles here though, for sure. As they're trying to chase him down. He's in the tower. The AA blast coming in. Vinny now showing up here. AA coming in, and sorry, the OD coming in does get that kill on Mirana. So certainly an odd exchange, but Burnsider's going to be fairly happy with that. Sand King's still here. There isn't detection per se, except for the tower, which is under attack here. Vinny trying to get some deny on it. Tower will go down. 25 seconds on Ravage. Vinny has a magic wand here. Aaron trying to play defense. The tornado, Vinny coming down from it, and will get blasted down eventually. KU's been
earlier,
farming though in the meantime.
Earlier when I was like trying to justify this rotation bottom, and I was like, usually I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of like, ugh. And it's sort of like this team, this QXT team, like you look at their lineup and you look at what they're gonna do past the like 8-minute mark, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna walk at you as much as possible with SK Mirana and Invoker. These three have just so much good kill potential early on in the game, so much threat that they possess, and Burnsider's not really respecting how much threat that is, especially when their Ravage is down, but it just came
Great
up
Ravage.
right at that moment.
Yeah. And then he even dodged that arrow from QXT as well. Beautiful stuff. There is an arrow in the hands of the Rubik. 10 seconds on cooldown, and they're over on bottom lane. Sand King down there with 1600 gold.
But you can see Aaron on this OD sort of recognizing what his job is going to be, and it's going to be like dealing with this sort of initiation and aggression from their team, and I think the Ags is going to be a pretty good way to deal with that. He's about 1200 gold away from it, so that should be the timing of that for Burnsiders is going to be pretty key. So fortunately he's not been able to hit any creeps for the last like 40 seconds. There we go.
Oh, QXT jumping in here, and yeah, Notorious has an arrow of his own. The Astral Imprisonment though actually pulls him out of that Arctic Blast. He's gonna throw the arrow out here, and he hits the Morphling, who's so low right now. The Anchor Splash on top of him. Jack goes down quick. QXT throws out the Starstrom, has an arrow here as well. They get that kill on the Morphling. That's a great way to kind of shut him up early.
And like I said earlier, if this Morphling dies, it's 100% his fault. And that was 100% his fault.
And
getting caught. Oof.
Yeah, and AA with that defensive imprisonment as well. And now they're looking to get this kill on the Invoker. Unfortunately, they don't have any detection. The support's caught without Omni just now getting 2 sentries.
Yeah, Notorious, they were going for a Banish arrow play, and my guess is, like, Notorious's arrow was a little bit early, and, not my guess, the arrow was a little early, but my guess for the reason why is just, like, you're kind of used to an animation when you shoot arrows, and that animation is about the amount of time that he missed by, so,
yeah, AA Blast coming in actually misses the OD, a little unfortunate. They get the Banish there, and do hit the arrow on the Invoker, who's stuck at half health. Fade Bolt from Rubik, as well as the heal on the creep. Doing plenty of work on that Invoker. He's going to back up. Sandblast kind of goes forward, just noticing now that he's at level 9. No points in the epicenter. Probably would get a point at his next level. Oh, Vinny trying to get that. Oh yeah, the arrow gets the kill. He was trying to get the Arcane Rune, wasn't able to do so. QXD has done that Starstorm. He won't go down. Notorious fragging. And KU celebrating from top lane as he takes the top tower. It's 4v1 time. Burnsider's just killing it. While, oh, the Astral Imprisonment dodging the blast. Jack in some trouble here. The hammer getting dropped here from OD. KU has shown up as well. They get the AA. Burnsider's rolling. As Sand King tries to get a kill here, he cannot take down anybody. Late Tornado coming in here. Vinny gonna take some damage, but Burnsider's walking it off.
Laughing because I just see this. This is just like the Ronnie's Moonlight Shadow, and we're looking to set up on mid. And I looked at my mini map, and I was like, what is this green dot moving towards mid? and I click on this Morphling, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing here? And he just casually waveforms into 4 heroes.
You know,
man, I don't know.
You got to do what you got to do. The Arctic Blast coming out here, and Aaron not going to be able to Astral Imprison himself out of that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
If he had just gotten like 1 or 2 of these creeps.
And QXD Love actually got that kill on the Tidehunter as well. League of Legends, aka Kobe, has shown up here. Burnsider's a few players down here, 4 players for QXD around this mid lane. Burnsiders don't have the glyph. 17 seconds. Oh my gosh! Notorious getting work done! He's gotten 2 kills! The lift up as well. He still has Fade Mode. KU has shown up. Oh, the leap doesn't just disjoint as you pointed out. The Arctic Blast going to miss. Invoker fleeing into the jungle. Burnsiders getting some good results there. Negative 420 gold change for QXD.
Yeah, so it's a little bit unfortunate there that that OD Aaron had not just gotten like either one of these kills like in mid or like a few extra creeps because he was just so close to his Ags. If he had had his Ags, he wouldn't have died in mid, and QXD would be even more sad than they currently are. Middle lane.
Yeah, right now the Arctic Blast coming in here. Vinny does pop the Rabbits, does get 4. Notorious trying to come in here, has Starstorm. Not going to steal anything else. The Frostbite has worn off on Vinny.
Ravaging to walk away. Big gulps, huh? Well, see ya.
Yeah, right. And Stormhammer coming out here. The arrow does hit KU. He just kind of shrugs that off. As they just, oh my gosh, 1 hit from that Sven with the God Strength. Takes that tower out. They ping out the Roshan. Can't quite make their way to it yet.
Yeah, so what I like the way the Burnsiders are playing, they sort of doubled down with this OD pick.
Right.
What their Omni Knight gives them, which is just counter initiation. This Omni is just recognized. Both the Omni and the OD are recognizing like what their roles are. Like their roles are, they go on us. I'm not the person that gets gone. Well, in OD's case, he can get gone.
Right.
But as long as I get my W off, which in this case it's both of their W's, they've wasted spells. And then once they've wasted all the spells, then we get to go and kill them all. It's pretty nice. Middle lane.
Yeah, fight going on underway here. Notorious with that. Oh gosh, stolen Burrow Strike. He gets some work done here. Omni Knight is going to go down first here. Sand King does Burrow Strike through as Astral Imprisonment pulls KU up out of the sky and away from that.
Yeah, Notorious is just having I think he's just having fun.
Oh
like,
yeah,
he's like got a big ass grin on his face, like just walking through, stealing spells left and right, casting all the abilities. This guy's having a grand old time. I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah,
be
definitely.
surprised if QXD respect bans this Rubik. I mean, he's been hitting more arrows than Marana, more burrow strikes, I think, than Sand King. And he's just buying, like, this team is just buying so much space for this Sven timing that we're all very familiar with.
Right, right.
I'm a little surprised at Vinny's build going for the GG boots here. He's been sort of hit by, hold on, I'll wait for a second.
Yeah, Arctic Blast coming in here. Notorious will be able to just dodge it. As they had the Century War, see it cleanly. Takes out that Observer too. And 20 minutes runes coming out here. KU can't grab that top one, as the Sand King will grab that.
Yeah, I know you're not supposed to do this like a faux pas to question people's builds mid-game, but I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm a little surprised that we went for the mechanism on the Tide Hunter, just sort of given the nature of like where he is in these fights. I'm not saying the Blink Dagger is the thing to do necessarily, given how they want to like be this sort of counter initiation. That's totally fine.
Yeah, he is
Wait a
queuing
second.
Blink now. Sorry, not Blink, I don't even know. Pipe is what I meant to say. Right now, though, KU coming from the side. Oh, 4 punches on the Invoker, especially with that Echo Saber. That goes quick. Oh, he kills the AA. 2 on him, plus the Omni Knight heal. There's a third in the form of a Sand King. And, yeah, KU spamming the voice lines again. 5-0-12 on that Notorious Rubik. 5-0-4 on the KU Sven. He wants that Aegis as well.
I wouldn't normally talk about builds, but since they're winning right now, it feels like, you know, hey, you know, you're from ahead. I can talk. I can go bias in the other direction a little bit. I would think that this mechanism is, it just sort of feels like you're getting AA blasted. At least 2 or 3 people are getting AA blasted. I would think that might go for another aura item or the pipe first or something like that this game, but I doubt it's going to be the straw.
The Burnsiders were faking that. They didn't see me. Oh gosh! He hits the Marana and he hits the Morphling on the side. Then he just punches through the Invoker there. The Epicenter coming out here from the Sand King. QXD did snatch the Aegis in the midst of that, as well as the Dire getting the Roshan kill. However, Notorious with that Fate Bolt. KU just being Sven. Crushed through the AA Blast coming from the side. Does do big damage to the Sven. He is going to get astrally imprisoned by his teammate. So just trust me when I say that that is a good thing. QXD fleeing from the scene. The arrow! Oh, it connects! Marana getting punished. They're just going to leave it. Well, I guess for the Kobe heal bomb kill. Ouch. That was pretty hype.
That was pretty hype, Jeff. That was very hype. Holy crap, buddy. Just a lot of... So this Morphling ended up going for Ags first, and turning into the Sand King, getting double Burrow Strike, and getting a pretty good epicenter off from Sand King. Nice snatch of the Aegis, and you always love it. You always love seeing that kind of stuff. Will it be enough, though, Jeff? I think that it's a... QXD family has a little bit of a hill to climb out of, and
yeah, they're trying to work some pressure on Aaron here. They do have 3 players rotating from the smoke. Aaron with the self-imprisonment will end up turning and putting some damage on QXD as oh gosh, that arrow on the Sand King just destroys him, and then he Burrow Strikes hits 2 plus the hammer from the OD. They just completely destroy the Marana. Feeding kills over to Outworld Devourer. The imprisonment on the Morphling. Invoker in some trouble. KU getting the kill on Morphling. QXD in full retreat. Burnsiders flexing on him with a capital X.
Sure QXD family has faced the Omni Sven yet.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like they would have banned it, but maybe one of those ones that they're like, hey, maybe Kobe doesn't play a heal-orientated pause 5, but I mean,
I mean,
Yeah, you got to support your teammates, right? Kobe loves to do that. Oracle, Omni, both in the meta right now, and both up Kobe's alley. And he's ooping all over them.
Rana has a pair of Guardian Greaves.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel like right now what we have is this case of like Burnside is sort of understanding how their lineup is strong, and let's be honest, Omni Sven is not exactly something you need to have a fucking PhD to understand why that's strong. But the more interesting note is this OD pick and why it's strong. Look at the spells this is just used.
Oh, KU coming forward here with that Axe Stormhammer. Right now, Aaron actually has gone down pretty early. The Ravage hits a few, though. Sand King and Mirana, they don't care about this. Mirana ult as well. The Invoker does get healed up, surviving for a bit here. Notorious looking to lock him down, drops another sentry. The Stormhammer coming out again. Aaron, the only casualty for the Burnsiders now is the Glimmer Cape from League of Legends. Well, it's actually the Rubik's Glimmer Cape. Morphling going to the high ground. Oh, the arrow called out from Notorious, plus the Stormhammer gets him. Brutal plays from the Burnsiders, locking down QXD. The Arctic Blast coming into here on Kobe, but however the AA will go down to the OD, and Kobe gets blasted at the end of it, shattering, but you know, you don't get the experience if you're not there, so that's okay.
So I basically lagged out just after OD died. Goodness gracious, I can't talk.
You can go check the PDX Burnsiders Twitter for a highlight clip of that brutal play. Right now, the OD chasing this Sand King. He will blink away. Invoker blinking away as well. But, I mean, you can't win games by just blinking away and blinking away. OD will get EMP'd on, but he's just got a massive mana pool. He doesn't really care.
Yeah, just I lost count of just how many spells they put onto OD, and it was a little bit unfortunate that he, when he came out of his first Astral, he Astraled another target that Sven was going on. But I think I just lost count of how many spells Dire was throwing on OD before he died. It must have been like 6 or 8 spells or something like that, and then Burnsiders just walk in. Just Vinny just waddles in. He's just like, hey, remember Ravage? It's the defensive capabilities of these picks is just really nice to see. But we still got high ground left, Jeff. We got bottom lane and high ground. So do you think the Burnsiders can do it? Do you think they can do it? Do you think our heroes, our friends, the last vestige of NA Dota can do it?
Yeah. I mean, they're part of the new guard, you know. I mean, there's, you know, I don't think we've completely whittled down NA Dota that, you know, it would be accurate to say they're the last vestige, but we got some new guard for sure, some new blood that are trying to prove themselves in that world of international Dota. Burnsiders, you know, trying to put Portland on the map and represent for, you know, NA Dota as a whole. You know, Aegis League upper bracket finals actually coming your way tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be hype. I don't know. Try Your Best might be joining me again then, and then also on Thursday we're actually having an RDL 2L Masters double header starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're playing 2 teams. Pablo Mew, who's part of actually I don't even know if I should say their team name on stream, and then we're playing Wang Duren
My
afterwards.
God, Notorious.
Ooh, yeah.
And then like they picked it, and then they did something
And then they
totally
realized,
different
like,
with it.
It's not gonna work.
Because like currently their win condition is sort of around. Their win condition currently is a bit out of their control.
Yeah.
That's a very nice way of saying they're waiting for the Burnsiders to make a mistake.
Yeah, and especially with that Sven, he's got a Scotty, he's going for a Daedalus. He's just a dangerous hero, and they have a huge level lead on the Burnsiders, 23 on KU, 19 on Notorious. I mean, Kobe and Vinny are their lowest and are matching the Morphling. That definitely makes a big difference.
You see where Love is standing so he can get these really big AA blasts?
Yeah, all the way across the map. And
yeah,
they're pressuring high ground. They do have the Ravage ready to go here. He is actually going to use it. Doesn't get anybody but the Invoker. But with that Stormhammer, that's going to be worth it. Notorious getting a Burrow Strike stolen. They're waiting for the Sand King to come out of this ULZ. Notorious actually hits the Morphling all the way over on the side, who has taken the form of Sand King. Vinny going down, Omni Knight as well. The AA Blast doing a lot of work here, but also Aaron's ulti taking out that, oh my gosh, Morphling, as Mirana also disappears. This Epicenter doing a little bit of work here, but also the Astral Imprisonment. Keeping Aaron safe for a little bit here is... He's got another Astral Imprisonment. Doesn't have a Force Staff, though. And Burnsider's going to back up at this point. Didn't actually... Well, they did about 3/4 damage on that tower. And fight recap, you know, benefits certainly for QXD.
That's a start. That's a start.
Yeah.
You didn't use it. You used one buyback. You killed the mid laner. I mean, I would say that's, you know, it's a first step up the gigantic mountain that you have to.
Yeah, 10k. I mean, we've certainly seen some other... Oh, Notorious with the Burrow Strike! Dodge, then gets that Star Storm. He gets the kill on QXD. The Arctic Blast coming in here. Notorious will get hindered by that ability. Sand King, though, getting blasted by the Stormhammer. Then the BKB. He doesn't care about that Burrow Strike to the other side. 499 gold plus the Stormhammer on the AA. He's just going to chomp through him. 1k gold just went to the Sven. That's not quite what you needed in this game.
How did he have vision of that AA there? Is it this? Oh, it extends. Okay. It just this ward here just extends all the way. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I saw him dodging through the trees. I actually just didn't. I forgot that the ward extended all the way to this little cranny there.
Beautiful stuff from the Burnsiders.
I think what we have here is just like two totally different ideas of how to sort of like play Dota right now, and like QXD family wanted to favor this sort of like flashy Invoker and like Morphling, lots of high magic damage, like early aggression style, and like banning heroes that would counter their draft, but not really picking heroes that like deal with the initial setup from Burnsiders. Like the initial two picks of this like Sven Omni were not really addressed very much, I think.
Right.
So, not to say that this game is over. I'm just saying that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just.
Yeah, and Sven does get popped by the Sand King. Sand King will use his classic Sandstorm. However, Vinny shows up with a gem. And that is a gem of a kill. Sand King down for 70 seconds. That's brutal. And they're just going to chomp through the tower. Going to be able to get the barracks. KU dodges the Frostbite. The AA Blast. Vinny will gets imprisoned. The tornado does hit too. BKB still available for KU. He goes forward on the AA, who will blink away. Notorious getting that arrow, throws one out, hits the Invoker, who's lifted up in the air. KU is going to rotate to bottom lane to take that weak tower out very quickly. Aegis still up for a bit here as KU just pushing forward to take down these barracks. Middle lane under attack. They threw a repair kit on it real quick. Then he still has Ravage here, just holding on to it, as well as the cheese. So Burnsider's not really much of a reason to be afraid here. Well, the Mirana ult comes out here. That is certainly something to consider. Another 10 seconds on it. KU, though, kept safe by this Astral Imprisonment. Vinny getting in position. Here's the Stormhammer. Vinny still has this Gem of True Sight. The Ravage just kind of hitting one, but the kill on that Sand King. Morphling pushing forward here. Guardian Angel coming out here. KU pushing forward. Stormhammer over onto the Siege Creep. Looks like he will get the barracks. Oh my gosh. Mirana can't leap away from Vengeance, right? They're going to chomp through this last lane. They don't have any creeps, but just going to punch their way through. They're going to rotate over to mid lane. And game one certainly starting to look like a lock. Notorious doing some work here. Oh, they kill the Invoker. GG called out here. QXD family have seen enough. They're wrapping it up and, well, heading home.
This is why MMR's just a number, Jeff.
It's true. It's true.
It's just a number.
It is just a number. 42 kills for the Burnsiders. 21k gold lead. 15 kills for QXD family.
Pull me in, buddy.
All right. Well, let's check the scoreboard a little bit more here. And also getting into our next lobby, I guess, here. Whoa, okay. Same password to you if you did not get pulled in.
Ooh, I did.
KU 18, 0, and 11. Notorious with a ridiculous 8, 1, and 27. I mean, wow, that's also just sort of kind of amazing in the sense that between Notorious, Vinny, and Omni,
so like I remember listening to BSJ when he was talking about drafting, and one of the things that he reiterated is if you don't deal or have an answer for something that's in a draft, you give the enemy team the ability to just double down on that thing that you lack and make it even harder.
Yeah, for sure.
And they did a great job of recognizing that with this OD pick. I mean, obviously we have some like inflated kill scores of like how player performance took into effect, but I think with the amount of abilities that QXD had to like pour into any one kill that they got just meant that they had no other answer for Burnsider's sustained aggression. It was pretty great to see that lineup play out. Let's see how QXD responds in this next match.
Yeah, game 2 going to be a whole nother world here as we're getting set here. QXD family going to be taking Radiant in first pick. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the Burnsiders will be playing tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern in the Aegis League. upper bracket finals. So Burnsiders have already sealed third place. That's hype. But we're up against Hellraisins, who have been playing hot in recent matches. Obviously, we're hoping that we can get top 2 guaranteed. We'll see what happens though.
Yeah, Hellraisin's picking up Wage from what team? Was
Maximum
Wage?
Wage.
Maximum, right? How could I forget?
I'm not. I would. Is that accurate in the Aegis League? Since he was part of Maximum Wage, I guess I'm not necessarily 100% sure on that. So.
He just transferred over to.
Okay.
Is my microphone not being picked up? No. Okay.
What's
weird?
We're good.
I see the little thing in game. It's like, but it's good. We're good.
Oh
right,
yeah,
so...
yeah. I had to turn that on to make sure my in-game capture was happening.
No Io, no Lina, no Phoenix, no Mars. These are pretty standard. It's just I'm surprised that QXD's not even. Well, they have first pick, so let's see if they pick the Sven themselves this time, and putting the ball in Burnsider's court to either pick Omni and it being, Omni PA or something like that. But
yeah, it's definitely been a meta where a lot of bans are coming out against the carries.
It's so interesting. Even a week ago, or about a week ago when we were scrimming, I was talking to we were all trying to convince our carry player that Omni was not a trash hero.
Oh yeah.
QXD first picking Morphling. All right, if
gotta love to see the confidence. Gotta love to see the confidence.
Try again. I wonder if Burnsiders are just gonna do the same thing. I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, again, to a certain degree, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That's always a classic philosophy that can be important to listen to.
Man, I feel like first picking this Morphling is like, I feel like it's an establishing dominance sort of move.
Well, they leave the Omni again, though, and this time the Burnsiders will take it first instead of potentially.
Second.
Yeah. I just mean their own first pick, though, instead of potentially leaving it out there. We also have the Rubik getting picked, and the Burnsiders saying, "Well,
instant.
Okay,
it's just so obvious,
instant.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so obvious. You pick the Omni first. QXD family is clearly not picking a Sven next, and so you just get Omni Sven again. I like the banning of the OD, recognizing that pick really wrecked them. in a matter of speaking.
No, certainly that didn't help out, in the whole game plan. Overall, we'll see what the Burnsiders, kind of pick for their mid and how they want to take things this time around. Especially, some of their options perhaps for Notorious on that pause for now, without Rubik being an option this game.
This is just how strong this combo is. You can just first phase Omni Sven.
Yeah.
What do you do? You have to ban to make other lanes as shit as possible. But other than that, it's just this. It's this strong that you can first phase these heroes. It's just crazy. I almost think it's better than I'm a little surprised that they didn't at least let the Lina through to ban the Sven.
Yeah.
But c'est la vie.
Right. That's just how it goes sometimes.
There's an interesting Drow ban here. I feel like this Drow ban is actually maybe a little bit of forecasting for
QXT.
Well, no, it's a little bit of a forecast ban for what they're gonna pick for Aaron in the mid lane. Because where else can that Drow go, right?
that draw goes in the mid lane. Not gonna be in the safe lane, as
Right.
far near as I can tell. You know, I'd love to be flamed for that some. I guess it could be Morphling mid. I mean, I suppose that's not. I guess yeah. I mean, I should have thought that through a little bit. That's
Yeah, it's
very
definitely a
possible.
possibility. I mean, we'll see where they decide to take it. You know, again, like flex picks are kind of the move right now in the meta of the
They
draft.
seemed a lot more in vogue prior to people seeing how strong like Omni's fan is.
Yeah, that's true. That's sort of true.
Like people really valued that like flex snap pick, that like flex
Yeah, Flex Lina.
void, flex Lina, and then suddenly it's like, oh well, you can flex all you want. I'm gonna flex with
Yeah, you're still
pressing
gonna get
R.
flexed on. Yeah, and we see the Notorious Wind Ranger picked up now, which is not really a surprise in some ways. I guess maybe the surprise there is that it actually made it to the second ban phase.
I didn't notice if Wind Ranger was banned last game. I do not.
I didn't see it either, but I mean, I think it's one of those things like they just ended up taking the Rubik early for Notorious. Now the Earthshaker coming out here alongside the Rubik. That's pretty nice.
Okay,
support
well, I
there
mean,
for...
I feel like this support duo is ASS, but I mean Morphling, Ags, Earthshaker is still a thing.
That's true. That's true.
I am worried that the first 15 minutes of this game for QXD family are going to look even more suspect than the first 15 minutes, in which the first 10 minutes they were doing well. I feel like they could have been doing a little bit better, but that, sure, whatever, you can always do better. But I feel like this Earthshaker, unless it's like some like 3-position Earthshaker, something that we haven't seen in like 3 years or whatever, I'm always worried about 5-position Rubik. That just feels
feels a little
feels
soft.
like a real yikes. But
Yeah.
5-position Earthshakers never really felt that great either. And you're putting it with a Morphling, so this Morphling probably has to. They probably have to somehow work. They let the axe through. Banning out the void, and the Vino sort of says that the Vino especially sort of says that the Morphling would be safely, but like feels like it almost like has to go mid at this point. But I don't know. I don't know if Cancel Dota is on QXD. Who are the other mid Morphling players?
Well, I mean, we'll see. They could always do that. It's a bit of an option.
Stuck on this.
I think that
I'm a little stuck on this.
I like the Axe and the Wind Ranger up against that Earthshaker. I feel like I'm not too worried about it as the Burnsiders here. They're going to grab Timbersaw, though. That does seem like a pretty good option against some of the strength that is being put forward from the Burnsiders.
Yeah, I wonder if this was a bit of a bait, and they wanted to against Omni's Fen. I definitely like that. What are we missing? What do we have? What do they have? What are we missing? I think QXD family lacks long-range initiation. They don't lack damage or wave clear with the Timbersaw pick. They lack tower pressure, that's for sure. They lack
Um, they don't really lack. They sort of lack mobility, but Timbersaw's pretty mobile. Earthshaker's
Yeah.
not mobile. It's not gonna be mobile. I
Yeah,
mean,
not for a while, right?
What's your over under on if this Earthshaker gets a blink?
I mean, I think it'll happen, just not for a while, you know, right?
Okay. Brewmaster. So we have a master tier Brewmaster player on our team, and on paper you would think that the Brew ulti would be pretty good again. I mean, I think it's good this game with sort of the Wind Ranger and the Omni Knight, but it's not as good as you want it to be. Like, you want it, you'd think it would like just totally counter this, like, Death Prophet is a wonderful pick. Yeah, mid Morphling because Shear's picking it up unless they're mid player, and they throw is this a safe lane Timber? No, that shouldn't be the case. I didn't remember who their oh, Jack. Actually, Jack was the Morphling player from
That's
last
correct,
game.
yeah. So they've switched that up.
They're really switching things up on their team. I think this Death Prophet pick really throws a wrench in QXD Family's plan.
Yeah, just how the fights and the sustain are going to come out here from the Burnsiders.
Yeah, because this Timbersaw is going to need to itemize to not just get, like, McWrecked by Exorcism, like Silence Exorcism, and I think Vinny's lane is going to be a little bit harder than he previously anticipated. I think Burnsiders thought this Morphling was going safe lane, and then they picked this Timbersaw, which I think is going to be in whatever lane Vinny is in. I think. I mean, it's probably pretty good. It's probably good in either lane, to be honest. I just Brewmaster Timbersaw. I think that's new to me.
We'll see here as
I guess we'll see. Yeah.
We are looking to get underway with the Portland Burnsiders versus taking on QXD Family. Game 2 here of the RDL2L Masters Division. And, well, we are just in the round robin group stage segment. I'm your host, eXtine, joined by Try Your Best, the manager of Steven the Cat.
The man, the myth, the scheduler.
The Wrangler.
The Wrangler.
The Wrangler of cats.
Yeah, quite literally. Yeah. So
yeah, Burnsiders, they got League of Legends on the Omni Knight again, KU on the Sven again. Aaron's going to be playing Death Prophet this time around, Notorious on Wind Ranger, and Benicel on the Axe. Over for QXD, Love is going to be the Brewmaster, Sheer on the Morphling, XDX, PX on Timbersaw, and then Jack on the Earthshaker, and QXD on Rubik. And the Jack Earthshaker is interesting for sure here. Vinny and Jack trading attacks here. That Battle Hunger on the Earthshaker. He's going to be in trouble here. Vinny wants to get that kill. The Fairy Fire is used. Oh! The first blood does go to QXD Love.
holy moly.
Yeah, that was extremely close.
Yeah, I'm going to the combat log.
Check the numbers. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, man. Man, that was close. Wow, yeah, that was they died within a tick of one another. That was very close.
That's Dota for you. Game of inches.
game of inches, man. Or in this case, 0.04.
Milliseconds.
Each tick is 0.04 fourths of a second, 400ths of a second, or something like that. Might be even less. Shit.
Sheer trying to rock that low agility, taking some damage. Just get that uphill
Dude,
miss chance.
Vinny's playing diaper, man.
Oh yeah, rocking the Slim Jims.
Let's pull up these last hits here. See how we're doing.
Slow start to things so far.
Yeah, so last time Jack was there. That's right. Interesting. Huh. Just looking at my cheat sheet of what heroes people play a lot of.
Yeah, Jack going for this carry. Earthshaker has hit level 2 a little bit early. Trying to do some body blocking here on Vinny. Doesn't end up getting that kill. So, getting some combos, getting some damage. Notorious still, Vinny still less than half of the way to level 2.
I don't know if you saw QXD lifting KU.
No.
It was the saddest lift I've ever seen.
And Jack will go down. Doesn't give up his courier, but Notorious with that salve after they get that kill. XPX doing a bunch of damage on a KU there, but he's fine.
Yikes. Brewmaster taking a ton of hate. Has a lot of launch charges though, so he's just fine.
And yeah, the series score not up there, but it is actually 1-0 Burnsiders at the moment. And this BO2. Aaron getting his bottle.
Yeah, having a pretty early bottle here. Putting a lot of hate here on the Morphling.
Yeah, a lot of hate on the
Sheer manning
Brewmaster
up.
as well. The Fissure coming out here though, so doing a fair amount of work himself is Jack. KU with the Stormhammer on the Rubik here as Timbersaw jumping across aggressively. A lift as well on that Omni. He has a wand here, will use it. Timbersaw jumps through to the other side. Doesn't actually really have much mana. A little bit. Jack continuing to put some big damage on top of Vinny Sao, who goes down again.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to match aggression here in this
Right.
bottom lane between these two heroes, opting to sort of not really have a scaling core on QXD, which, you know, we've seen things like throwing Mars in safe lane and these kinds of, you know, beefy off lane heroes that have better matchups when you know, scoot them into the safe lane. But they sort of have two beefy off lane, typical off lane heroes. Hopefully one of them will pop off this game, eh, Jeff?
Oh yeah, certainly. And Aaron trying to engage with the Rubik around that top rune to refill the bottle. Unfortunately, Rubik grabs that invis, but at the same time, you know, not much of a comes of it from that Rubik. Bottom lane's still not great here for the Burnsiders.
Something that Burnsiders did for Aaron mid lane, which was kind of nice, is they may have recognized that they're not. Oop, hold on, I'll wait just a second. Got a little exchange here happening between Sheer and Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, Sheer trying to put the damage. Does take some tower hits here. Aaron doesn't actually have any mana, so can't try to get a Crypt Swarm to finish him off there. Jack will actually get the kill on Vinny again, which is unfortunate to him. Vinny with the 4 deaths, 2 assists, and 0 kills.
Yeah, Notorious, the true 3 position player.
Right, on that Wind
About to
Ranger
come
coming
online,
through.
on that Wind Ranger
5
coming
minute.
online.
Oh no, Notorious doesn't get that somehow. Up against Jack. Does get the power shot with plenty of damage and then a missed hit. He walks up high ground. He does not fear. He has a win run here and will get killed with 8 charges on a stick. So A little unfortunate there, but takes that express trip back home.
That should help.
Give Vinny some solo XP, you know.
Yeah, much needed. I would have liked to see. I would have liked to see Burnsiders actually drag this first wave. I know it's a little bit weird to do on Dire side, but I'll wait for just a second here.
Yeah, they're trying to get the kill on Jack here. Win range, Win running forward has that power shot as well. Then we'll get the connect with that. Vinny taking a bit of damage here from this tower. QXD love, boots, 2 bracers, a wand.
I'm a little perplexed here. Vinny had that creep wave on him, and this Brewmaster didn't really want to go back to the creep wave, and I feel like he could have just ran that creep wave over here and gotten both of these things at once. I feel like there's some sort of relationship between how Vinny and Notorious play these lanes that are just like a little bit different. They have sort of a different view of how to play, of how best to play these lanes. So,
Aaron rotating down does get that point in Exorcism. Vinny continuing to pressure forward here. We want to try to get Jack here. And Vinny has gone down here. Notorious continuing to fight here. Has 20 charges on the wand, so kind of just baiting here. There's the wand, the shackle on the Earthshaker, especially with Death Prophet coming out here. Hasn't used Exorcism here yet if he wants to. With this Brewmaster ultimate, looks like they will be able to get the kill on Notorious. Aaron continuing to maintain his presence down low here as Vinny has returned to the scene. Love jumping out. I wonder if they'll just pop the Exorcism and try to just take the tower here. Yeah, looks like it.
I'm a little worried though. I mean, I think Notorious is immediately TPing to mid here because Shear's putting a lot of hate into this mid lane.
Right.
This Morphling this game is going to be a much larger factor than he was last game. 2
TPs bottom lane. The nice fissure from the Earthshaker kind of locks Aaron into place in some ways. The Exorcism about to run out. Love is here as well, so Aaron in some trouble. QXD hitting some Fabolts. A lot of pressure coming out on Aaron. Yeah, pretty much in some trouble here. Fissure is okay actually. Vinny doesn't have much here. Yeah, just gonna battle hunger. Doesn't even have taunt. Just support Wind Ranger from the side, but can't do too much.
Yeah, Vinny is hurting. He just got boots and is level 4.
Yeah, having to dip into. Yeah, I didn't see where Notorious got that kill on the Rubik, but nice pickup from him. Yeah, Vinny having to jump into jungle and not very helpful.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this game is gonna not be a repeat of last game. This mid tower going down at 8 minutes and 50 seconds or something like that to this Morphling is going to mean that he is gonna come online much faster. He's actually going straight Ags. He's just rushing an Ags. I don't know if that's the thing to do, but it's not really going for a shotgun build this game.
Yeah, right now though, the silence coming underway, and the Spirit Siphon from Aaron. Not gonna be able to get the burst though here, although as the Omni Knight rotates over with that heal bomb, they get the kill on the Morphling.
I feel like that was just sort of too clever by half there.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't have to do any of that. Right? Like,
yeah, no, definitely. And Notorious getting taken out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of this Brewmaster last pick is certainly doing its job when it comes to like making sure Axe literally doesn't have a game. I mean, this Earthshaker has actually probably been doing the most damage to Vinny. Yeah, he just has a totally different idea, I think. that these two have like a different understanding of how they want to play that lane than I had anticipated. Which
You're right.
ooh, top lane looks like Timbersaw is gonna.
Wow. One of those like
They
they stack
rolled out
stuns,
a
but then
there.
Notorious just blasts them. So kind of hard to argue.
Yeah, QXD, you know, has a little bit of an early lead here. You know, just over 2,000 gold, 10 minutes in. It's really nothing to shake. You know, nothing to bat your eye at. It's a fairly big gold lead, but I think most of that deficit is from this axe net worth. So
Right.
hopefully Vinny can catch up a little bit and either get some. I mean, I highly doubt he's going to be going like Blink first or something like that. In fact, don't really know his recovery path. He might actually have to go Blink first. Oof.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks like Notorious might be going Stormhammer first, which is interesting. Guess really just looking to push the towers.
Yeah, Timbersaw is quietly doing his thing as well. Top lane, going to be getting this, pushing this tower down. I don't know this much that Vinny can really do about this.
Yeah, he's
trying
trying
to
to
run
hang
up to that
tight
creep.
here, but
Yeah, there we go.
oh, the TP.
That is a long TP, Jeff.
Yeah, nothing that he can do to stop that though. And Aaron gets the kill on QXD Jack on bottom lane, and doesn't have the mana. We'll pop a clarity. Doesn't have the mana for exorcism, but certainly could with like wand. Oh,
Time.
and uses wand and pops exorcism. Brewmaster's here. Death Prophet wants to get that kill on the tower. Does do so. But also then gives up her life. Getting on this high ground here is actually going to get chased down. Everybody from QXD family looking for blood. Vinny, the only one they're going to find though.
Yeah, I like in the meantime, KU just sort of saying, "Yo, team, you just do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna just make sure that something happens around the map. All right,
Right. Takes that
get
mid
this
tower.
bottom tower, take the mid tower. In the meantime, Timbersaw didn't actually even take top. He TP bottom. Top tower has like 86 HP, so it's either getting backdoored or denied.
Right. Oh, and Notorious, well, in a little bit of trouble, but I think he will be getting out there.
Yeah, he'll just scoot on out of there, be just fine, it seems.
Shackle shot picked up from the Rubik.
Yeah, this game being, it's interesting for 20 kills. It feels like a quiet game, you know?
Right. It was kind of a slow start.
Yeah, it's kind of felt that way. Like, Aaron, this is interesting. Okay, yeah, Aaron going Vessel first, you know?
Okay.
Clearly a good item in this game.
Right.
Clearly a very good
Yeah,
item in this
especially,
game.
yeah. Synergized well with Death Prophet.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched him play quite a few games of Dota now, and he's clearly not afraid to just go items that are like just good for the game. It's like not your standard thing that you do for this hero. It's just like he's just like, I feel like this item has so much value that I can't ignore doing it, and I do like that about him.
It's certainly an important distinction to make in Dota sometimes.
Yeah, I wonder if he just identifies as he's just like, I'm the only one who's going to be able to get this. Maybe someone else on my team was supposed to be in a position to get this item, but they are no longer in the position to get this item. So it's now my job to do that.
Right.
Maybe that's sort of what happened. Okay, yeah, Vinny's rushing this. trying to. I mean,
Yeah, trying to get to
call it
that
rushing.
blink.
He's trying to get to that blink dagger. Meanwhile, dude, I mean, I was like worried about this Earthshaker's blink timing, but because they picked this Brewmaster, this lane just went so well. I mean, it's a blink dagger pre-15 minutes.
Yeah, they're hand in hand with the farm. The axe jumping forward, trying to mimic the. Sorry, the Morphling jumping forward, but trying to mimic the axe. 2XD postured up mid lane for the most part.
Again, more quietness. Is there smoke out? What's the plan here, QXD? It looks like you want to do something. You're looking like you want to. No, no, yes, no. Vinny wants a small camp. From the top.
Strong shackle there, hooking forward onto Vinny. Can't be too happy about that. Gonna get bursted down.
And nice little draw on the map from Notorious there. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, a little bit of the yawns there.
Yeah, I feel that.
Goodness gracious.
But yeah, Notorious drawn out. So okay, well let's just pressure lane, buy ourselves some time. Echo Slam on Aaron as well as the Brewmaster ult. We'll be able to burst him down.
Yeah.
Looking for more, but won't be able to find it.
Was that the blink reveal? May have been actually, like 2 minutes later or something. No. They must have seen it. They must have. I think they saw him like walk through the ward mid or something like that. Yeah.
And the half smoke use, KU just walks right into him. He's gonna turn around though and jump right on top of Love. The Stormhammer coming out from the Rubik as Jack trying to control Vinny here. Vinny's certainly in for some hurt. He's gonna go down. Burnsetter's still, I don't know, maybe chasing. KU turning around, doing a little bit of work on to the Brewmaster here. The Shackle Shot coming out from Notorious as well. Timbersaw jumping forward. Notorious goes down. There goes the Brewmaster, however. 600 gold towards KU. He can just barely get through the trees. Trying to turn around, blast somebody here. He has Stormhammer coming off cooldown. Will hit that Timbersaw, who goes down quickly. Morphling waveforming away. Will TP out eventually.
Yeah, I hope the Burnsiders are able to get something out of this. They expended quite a lot to take that fight sort of around their shrine area on their side of the map. So hopefully they can take this tier 1 top.
Notorious buyback gets 35 gold as a positive, so I don't know. I guess that's means that's fine, no problem. Brewmaster coming in here. Surprised he had a TP,
so
a no latch shackle, but the Stormhammer coming out here. Oh, and then the meter hammer. He goes down. Yeah, QXD losing Brewmaster right on top of that. That's good for the Burnsiders.
Vinny, just please give me some creeps. I want some creeps. No, Aaron, no.
Aaron comes in and says, yo.
I mean, Vinny.
Yeah, 100 gold away from that Blink Dagger. The Morphling coming in here. They're trying to get that kill. Oh, the silence just a little too late. Vinny loses 100 gold.
I mean, that's very interesting. He saw the Earthshaker. He saw the Earthshaker right here, walking this way.
They shackle the silence. Plenty of damage onto this Timbersaw, trying to get the kill here. Ooh, big Echo Slam jumping forward. Big damage onto the Omni Knight here. Aaron fighting, gonna get bursted down though.
This Brewmaster pick just destroyed their offlane so hard that it didn't.
Yeah.
It's like seriously crippling them. This Vinny's delayed timing on his Blink Dagger. KU popping his ulti here on Timbersaw and reminding him what plus 327 damage feels like.
And they pinged up this Roshan. They're aware of it, and Burnsiders have actually scared them off.
Dude, this Roshan is a half HP, Jeff.
Yeah, KU might take it. He's at least faking. There. Oh. He doesn't have Ags yet, so I mean that did not work as well as they maybe wanted it to. They're backing up here. Let's see if they can disengage.
Running out.
Oh, he's still going on top of this Earthshaker who's taunted. But yeah, you're right. The God's Strength coming out here. They get the kill on Jack. He's going to buy back. Damage coming out here on the Bruce Spirits. Taunt comes out just for Rubik.
Reveal.
There's the Stormhammer on Rubik. He's very low health. Jump forward from the Timbersaw. QXC is down, however. Oh, Aaron in so much trouble, though.
Yeah, this Aghanim Scepter reveal here coming in from Morphling. Just pouring damage here into Aaron. I saw him switch into Earthshaker, and they were both like pump casting their fissures in the middle of the team fight. It's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, and with that Ags jumping around as well on the Morphling, that's really brutal. Golden going for an older meme strategy, but it still checks out.
It is currently definitely checking out.
Yeah,
they have all the win condition they need right now to take a tier 2 tower, and this. I think once the Sven. Let's see what timings do we have here on Burnsiders? Aaron, two of these vessel charges. Probably still has to go for it. It's just so far behind here. The difference between these heroes, I'm struggling to come up with their next timings. I feel like they're struggling. I don't see anything in their quick buys.
Yeah, I mean KU Ags on the Sven is something.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly one of their timings. But I was looking here. I really want to know what's going through Aaron's head right now on what his next item is going to be.
Yeah, that's probably the key one.
I mean, I would think something like a Shivas looks really good this game as well, but
yeah, I could see that. Just have the
Vinny's setting up here.
Yeah, I like it. We'll see what he can get done though. See if he's coming back from Aaron.
Get Blink right here. Probably gonna wait on this next creep wave here. See if he's gonna go in. This Timbersaw stacking up his reactive armor.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate when this happens. It's got plus 39. Alright, blink in. There it is.
Yeah, right now, oh gosh, big meteor hammer as well. QXD goes down to the tower. Vinny has died. Sheer jumping forward. Notorious trying to get on top of XDXBX, excuse me. We'll get that kill. Aaron charging forward. And Brewmaster goes down.
You killed all the Brewlings.
Yeah, right at the end there. I was trying to watch which one he was going to pop to, but they actually did just kill the third one.
You'd be forgiven for incorrectly saying the name XDXPX. That's such a troll name.
I know, especially for someone who's the manager of the PDX Burnsiders, right?
Feel like it's like having your name be Casters Say What. Like, something just so silly.
I mean, everybody loves a challenge, right?
Everyone loves a challenge, it's true. That's why Burnsiders never GG out, man.
Yep, try to at least let it last a bit, you know. Yeah. Push it to the limit.
Limit! Past the point of no return. Alright.
If we have quick story time, I don't know if you were in that Burnsiders 10-man after the TI-7. I'll get back to it in a second. As Timbersaw in some trouble here, the blink forward to get in the right position. Oh gosh, that Echo Slam does a ton of damage. I don't know if it's enough though, as Vinny Style still manages to get 2 despite the Echo Slam fissure. And I mean, Burnsider's late game coming into play here.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised they went for that. He went for that dunk. Even it's like one of those things where it's like it looks good, I'm gonna like do it, and then like your core is like already dead or basically dead, and what you're getting out of it is like your team's not able to like join you, and now it's like.
Yeah, they're going on the Rubik here. They do get that kill. Aaron in some trouble for sure here, though. They get the silence on this Brewmaster. Looking to just punch him down with KU. It is just the Morphling surviving here. KU, though! Oh, he does have Stormhammer. He's flying through. Morphling's going to be in some trouble. Oh, except for that Lincoln Sphere. Excuse me, what? He jumps forward, though, and then the heal bomb. Oh, as well as another Stormhammer. Thankfully, he's got that attribute shift starting to work in his favor. KU, though, still hammering away at this Timber Saw, plus the Stormhammer. He might just get this kill here. Okay, not quite. Morphling sees the Omni Knight, and it's going to turn around and try to shotgun him, but yeah, the Glimmer Cape, who he's now...
Oh, no.
Dodging the Timber.
Oh, no.
Craziness. Shears,
Oh,
yeah,
very nice.
still moving forward. KU in a little bit of trouble here. BKB is out. Meteor Hammer on top of that Morphling. Oh, the TP out from the Sim.
Oh gosh, Morphling. Is this the answer to spend? Is Ags on Morphling?
It's pretty good call, it seems.
Is that the answer?
Yeah, pretty good answer. We'll see. I mean, they did get a pretty good advantage there. 5K experience change, 2.2 gold change.
Vinny's setting up here for a blink. Yeah, it looks good. The Sven's ulti's up in 5 seconds.
Yeah, he's coming in on Earthshaker, who just did Enchant Totem. Earthshaker getting pretty blown up here, has taunted. Morphling jumping in, trying to do the same thing as his ES, but the Crypt Swarm will get that kill. Vinny still alive with his GA coming out here. The taunt out on the Brewmaster. He has gone down. 2 dead already here as KU is searching for QXD. The Morphling will escape. They're hunting for the last, but they will not find him.
I get the feeling that QXD is making this a little bit harder on themselves. Like, there's only so many ways that the Burnsiders can open up and defend these objectives, and QXD does have ways of dealing with that. Like,
Right.
like this vision game. I mean, Vinny catching up this Earthshaker that has Echo, right? Like, what is that? What are you doing there, my man?
Yeah.
Like, it's not your job.
Yeah. KU looking to take down top tower here. Aaron kind of getting pushed out. KU very comfortable up top here. Morphling Courier coming out to the secret shop, and he gets the kill on it. Had the satanic recipe.
Satanic.
And this Earthshaker getting called out as well. He hasn't used Echo Slam yet, has it available, but he's getting taunted and chopped. Oh, the Morphling goes in. That is a dangerous play here. He's gotten stunned. We got the God Strength here. He's silenced again. Taunted. They don't care about your Lincoln Sphere. 682 from the Morphling. 520 from the
Oh, they're gonna
Rubik.
dive. Please dive. This
Thought about it,
Timbersaw,
yeah.
Just do it. Just do it.
Big fight right
Brewmaster.
before 30 minutes. 7K experience change in favor of the Burnsiders. 3K gold.
I think if we were to post-game interview Aaron, hold on, I'll wait a second.
Yeah, they're pushing high ground here. They will back up a little bit, it seems. Roshan is up. Not that they're At least, I don't know, they're likely aware of it, let's say. You pushing forward, just war cry, no god strength. Looks like they want to get this tower. No shrines that they can take down, of course, in our modern era of Dota. Exorcism has been stolen by the Rubik.
There is not a tree there, my man. Alright, here we go, We got a BKB up here on this Brewmaster. Let's go, boys, let's go.
Yeah, that'll help. QXD, though, definitely could use some confidence by winning the next series of team fights here.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I want to win a team fight right now. I'm not even playing the game.
Shit. Yeah, Sheer, we're still waiting a minute for his courier to respawn.
Yeah, Notorious is inching closer to an MKB.
They're trying to blast down Aaron here as Sheer bombing forward, but the Omni Knight nearby, and they're not going to completely commit for this, but they are heading towards the Roshan here. It's not being taken particularly fast, but the Burnsiders are also not responding to this threat particularly fast.
I never actually looked at, got the clip on a Morphling that used this Ags on, I forgot to see actually how much extra damage it is. It is a lot. It's plus 1,000 damage, Jeff.
Yeah.
Look at that, plus 1,000. Whew. Oh, mama.
Some absurdities coming out at times from this Morphling in this combo. QXD feeling emboldened right now.
Yeah, that Aegis pickup. Very much so.
Always helps. He has a haste rune as well that he's holding on to. Scotty picked up by the Sven. No buyback.
There's that Shiva's guard from Aaron. I guess I just didn't see him use it earlier, but has it now.
Notorious, yeah, looking for that perfect shackle. Does get completely blown up. Will end up getting a kill on Rubik. Sheer moving forward here. Has to wait for him forward to dodge that Sven Stormhammer. Right now, Sven trying to chase down Love on the back line. Notorious pretty far forward. Aaron with the silence trying to help them control. The Broodlings are out, but at the same time, like almost all the Broodmaster little guys are about to die. Notorious has gotten blasted. XPX so close to dying. Will eventually go down to Aaron, who's still surviving here. The silence coming out. Oh, and Morphling in some trouble. That is just the Aegis, however. Burnsider's still 4 up, though, surrounding this fight. Can't get the taunt, but Vinny does jump forward here. Putting some work on this Rubik. There's the Stormhammer. He's down.
Rubik just says, take my body.
Right.
Take my body.
Hold me now. Vinny does find the Morphling here, but the rest of the Burnsider's not quite close enough to pursue. And Love is in the vicinity. Aaron not with him, so I mean, Burnsiders do have to be a little bit careful as this is a 3v3 situation, but he is moving in on the Brewmaster on the side. It is a 1-for-1. Kobe going down for the Broodmaster. Trying to get Vinny too, but he does have the BKB. And Sven getting the stun on the Earthshaker. Aaron rotating in here. The silence on Morphling. Echo Slam. Vinny Sal surviving. Oh, nice fissure. But Earthshaker goes down.
I may have been like semi-flaming Vinny for the past game and a half, but he just made a sick play against that Morphling, baiting him in, BKB, taunting, popping Blade Mail immediately. So when this Morphling did 1,000 physical damage or whatever, just chunked a ton of his HP. That was a very nice play, man. I thought he was surely dead there. Golf clap to you, sir. Golf clap.
Yeah, Burnside is feeling themselves now. 35-minute win coming up here. KU rotating to get those. Looks like they might push top in as well.
I'm seeing Death Prophet here go for this this item that this Octarine Core item. Yeah, I mean, like, just more exorcisms. Get this item, get this
And the
ability
heal.
on a lower cooldown. I want to fight more. I want to use this ability more. I'm liking it. I'm liking this Octarine Core pickup. Everything, this like general stalemate has like kind of occurred in this game, despite Burnsiders being up. QXD family has plenty of punch left in them. This game is not over at all.
No, for sure. Burnsiders would like to take the 2-0 on the series. Timbersaw might not really want to go across the river there.
Yeah, I feel like this Timber has actually like really fallen off compared to Vinny. Where he started off just like having basically like a very great time. Oh my gosh, buddy, there are not trees there. What is going on? Man.
Yeah, not sure. XDXPX does have to TP back to deal with top lane. The Burnsiders see that kind of surging forward in response. That helped by the smoke here.
They're sort of penning QXD into their base here. All the big cooldowns being up and ready for this next engagement. I'm not sure that. Let me look at the buyback status here. I'm not sure that you want to take this with no buyback on your Morphling.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay,
point.
we're-
And they are
Burnsiders
moving
backing
forward
up.
here. Wow, Notorious does get blasted.
There was
70
a hero
second
there.
cooldown on him. Aaron under attack here though from this Morphling jumping forward, pretending to be the Earthshaker. Aaron does hit this Exorcism, the Spirit Siphon over on the side here. The Brewmaster does get Culling Bladed down. We do have the Echo Slam out here. The Morphling still moving forward here, but this Glimmer Cape actually from the Omni Knight. I mean, the GA comes out here right before he goes down. Stormhammer coming in here from the Sven, trying to just chomp through this Timbersaw, which he does. Now Sheer jumping on top of Aaron. Doesn't get the kill on Morphling. Does dodge that Stormhammer stun though. And Burnsider's turning around trying to find QXD. Vinny will find him with a taunt. And then the Stormhammer coming in, gets that kill. Jack is here, but unfortunately I don't think he wants to be here anymore. And doesn't have much say in the matter either.
Oh, yeah, he certainly doesn't have much say in the matter. That's so interesting. I don't know if you were watching, but this fight started here. I don't know if you can see my drawing. Can you see my drawing?
No. Oh, yeah.
Started here and ended up all the way over here.
Yeah, with like QXD losing the whole time, right? Yeah, certainly an oddly shaped fight, but as they fled the scene of the crime,
sort of Burnsiders like stretching them thin, stretching them back, baiting them back further and further.
We have BKB, we have Brewmaster ulti, we have Sven turning around and just chomping down some of these Brewmaster underlings. All of a sudden, Brewmaster is like, wait a second, how does this ultimate work? All three of them are dead, and therefore so is he. Rubik, oh gosh, goes up in the air, comes down to see that Sven Stormhammer landing on top of him. 3 dead for QXD. Burnsiders certainly in a point of power right now, as they're looking to take both this mid lane tower and these top lane racks. Ooh, a buyback from Brewmaster here. And certainly, you know, Brewmaster, not ideal for him to have to spend that money.
Let's go God Strength up right now.
Yeah, and here comes Shears with the push forward. But there's the God Strength as well as Sven pushing forward. He is going to get bursted down here, giving up 830 gold to QXD. Love. Notorious trying to focus fire him down. Will do so, but Burnsiders have given up 3. Aaron trying to TP forward, but then I don't know if he just figured that he was about to get canceled. He starts making a run for it. However, he's going to be in trouble in that top lane of creeps. Has pushed in, so if QXD family can't get to that, that's trouble.
Echo Salami.
Yeah, and I mean, Sheer being able to jump around as Earthshaker with that Axe is very strong. They're pushing quickly here.
This could be.
It's
This
trouble.
could be game, Jeff. Actually, this could be it.
I think it might be
They
a
have a
couple
double
lanes.
damage.
Yeah.
Even but they know the exorcism is. Oh, it is back up, but they're gonna go for it. They have to buy back. I don't think they care.
Yeah, in some ways they don't. Aaron trying to push forward here, trying to strengthen the case for Burnsiders to scare away QXD here. Shears jumps forward, puts a lot of damage on Vinny. He's gonna go down. It's a buyback, so there's 110 seconds. Omni Knight about to come off respawn. 5 seconds on the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger actually buys back just a little bit early just to try to jump forward and get this kill on this Wind Ranger here. In some trouble. Aaron buying back as well.
Yeah, they went for the G. They had the. I saw they had the double damage here, double damage rune on Morphling, and I was like, I feel like they're gonna go for the end here.
Yeah.
Rightfully buying back. I didn't quite respect how fast Exorcism comes back up with the Quickening Charm and Octarine Core. It was up
True.
the second he bought back, and Burnsiders able to keep most of their base intact, just losing a lane of racks, which isn't too big of a deal for their lineup.
Nah. And 14 seconds on the, or less than that, on the respawn timer for Roshan. Havoc Hammer coming out. And Burnsiders have spotted Roshan with that crew they have parked over there. Tier 4 items coming out quickly now. Gold.
What do we got here? What's coming out items? So we got Shaco. That's a pretty good item on Death Prophet.
Leveler on the Sven.
Who's taking this Havoc Hammer? Oh, I have it on. How do I switch?
Axe for the Burnsiders.
How do I switch? I feel like such a noob. I can only see them for the other team.
Generally, you have to select the team and then you hit someone from the team and then you.
Oh,
go
yeah,
to
I thought,
neutrals.
okay. Yeah, I see.
Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't.
Okay, yeah. I got. Yeah, I am surprised that Vinny doesn't want this ninja gear, at least in his backpack, you know? Pretty good ability to. Jesus, there's not a tree there, my man.
Yeah.
Click on trees. It's not a punch hook. What's happening? I'm surprised he doesn't want to have at least this in his backpack so he can be smoked up and have more unseen initiations, but he's hiding in the trees, smoked up from his team. Looks like they're gonna try and make a play around this Roshan pit.
Yeah, Roshan plenty of life. KU, oh my god, jumping and just destroying Shears. 550 gold, one shots the Rubik, who had 2/3 health. And well, Rubik's gonna buy back here, but I mean, Morphling dead for 85 seconds. And Aegis disappearing rapidly, so I mean, yeah, Rubik not gonna do much.
No.
Yeah.
He got very, very deaded. That's all I got. He got destroyed, Jeff. Holy crap! Vinny getting the Berserker's call, and it's like a bucket just poured, like an ice bucket challenge. Morphling couldn't deal, and he's made of water. Some cringe jokes for you all that are listening. You know, I'm sure you love it.
That's right. That's all right. KU doesn't get well. Okay, no. He does get blocked by the fissure. Given that Heavenly Grace, and they're just working forward here. Divine Rapier on the Sven. You saw that.
Ooh. Well, that ought to do it.
Yeah, they're just committing, basically.
Is that why he did 2,000 damage crit to Rubik?
Yeah, seems likely. As they
Seems likely.
as they take down that mid-range tower, or sorry, Lena Rax, and 8 seconds left until he got God Strength again. Sheer kind of trying to work the side here, and yeah, KU likely gonna pop this God Strength. Maybe not right away, I guess.
What the Burnsiders need to do here is attack the buildings and then not die, and then they'll win the game.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Right now, KU kind of getting controlled as Notorious will kind of do a little bit of work on mid lane. And looks like they want to wrap all the way around, especially since they do not have the tier 2 tower on bottom lane. Just push that all the way in and take the whole base, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think Burnsiders just reset in 60 seconds. And they're happy to do this again when Exorcism is back up. I mean, they have a refresher shard, but I don't, you know. Let's just walk back to Fountain, pop that refresher shard, baby.
Baby. And they do have creeps pushing mid lane. And the Radiant
Looks like
also
this
scan on
smoked up.
Notorious.
They smoke up here on Notorious. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see if Notorious can kind of suss this out. Right now, QXC
don't
Love
have-
still
doesn't
kind of
have any
floating
vision.
outside
Good
of vision with that smoke range. Wind range coming up here finds Jack. Okay, with that Eula Scepter. Players kind of far away here for in regards to his teammate. Leading the Legends trying to come in to get that heal. Won't be able to stop him. QXC Love will just TP out. Burnsiders as they rush in can't do much to truly save that. Or help
Yeah,
that.
Notorious is just a little bit far forward. Yeah, probably lagging.
Kind of caught out there. Burnsiders will play that cautious now that Notorious down for 90 seconds.
People Steam messaging me while I'm casting a game.
Classic.
I need your help now!
And Smoke has come out here. They're just kind of poking forward. Not able to really get much happening though. So we're kind of just in that standoff.
Yeah, it looks like they just decide to back off and go to their side of the map. Burnsiders just following their creep wave. Seeing what happens.
Just playing it chill.
Q. And run away. Don't run away though. Where's the gem? Where's the gem? Where's this gemma? Burnsiders have a hammer.
Yeah, they're just
Don't
slowly working this bottom lane here. KU against holding on to that Divine Rapier.
Looks like Earthshaker holding on to keeping Vinny's gem safe. And Burnside's gonna march on down. Aegis being reclaimed. Sven has cheese though.
Yeah, they're pushing forward here. And, well, trying to get on the high ground here. Aaron just posturing up there, has that Exorcism, has a Refresher Shard, has a BKB.
I mean, like, what is the oh, I see the answer. It's to have your Earthshaker attack tier 4s.
Kind of going for it. Vinny charging forward, though, trying to put a stop to that. That does pull people back.
I mean... Alright, well, Burnsider's got to run away. Vinny showing means you have to run away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Just how it goes.
Sal goes. Like, they're trying to attack our throne, make us vulnerable. We don't want that. So
No, no,
no, we don't.
no, we don't.
Gotta have mid lane pushed.
Sort of just means that they're gonna have to push down mid and bottom and cut bottom to prevent Earthshaker from being able to do that in their next push.
Right, right. So we'll see how this game could possibly end up. KU just clearing waves on mid. And they're the ones pinging for the throne right now. And KU, yeah, again, just a quick cleave through these creeps. He's got the cheese in his inventory, ready to go here. They want to try to take high ground here. And Aaron, again, will just lead the way. 8 seconds until he has Exorcism. So they're just going to be plinking away until then.
HP.
Once again, an attempt to backdoor here. As the Morphling and the Earthshaker were going for the Tier 4 and Throne. So we have a 2v2 going on in mid lane. As they're trying to get Notorious and Vinny. Notorious is in some trouble, does get blown up. KU does push forward here. Lotus Orb on XPX. Notorious does have the buyback. They will get Mega Creeps here. Vinny in a bit of trouble here as Earthshaker will be able to get that kill. Burnsiders are fighting outside of this bottom lane here as Notorious buys back. And XDXPX in some trouble. Vinny,
to the end.
Yeah, Vinny buying back as well. So we're still trying to have a 2v2 back on that back lane of action. Notorious in some trouble from Sheer. Vinny pulling a little bit of defense against the Earthshaker. Sven has shown up the taunt on top of the Morphling here with the Mega Creeps. And Sven just cleaving through the Morphling. We do have some buybacks from Radiant so far. The Earthshaker coming back. No buyback from the Morphling. We'll see. If there's any shenanigans from him. Yeah, okay, Morphling buying back now. I think Jack's still kind of maybe tempted to go for shenanigans, but we'll see here.
Reclaiming that gem, making sure they don't lose their base to some dumb cheese,
Right,
Jeff.
some silly shenanigans.
Silly shenaniganry. Uh-oh. XDXPX is in some trouble.
Yeah, as KU coming forward here, KU does have that Divine Rapier and Cheese. Stormhammer on top of the Brewmaster just crushes him. Sheer jumping forward, not going to be able to get the axe stun on somebody. Vinny hits that taunt on him. KU going over to the side here for that Timber Saw. He has to eat that cheese. He's in a little bit of trouble here. Very low health. He will get blasted down. Rapier on the deck here. Sven has bought back. Nobody has picked up that Rapier yet. It's still there. Jack just hanging around it. QXD is down. League of Legends Timo.
Notorious
He's gone
is
down.
it. He's like, yo, go get it.
Sven's gonna walk over to it and grab it. As Mega Creep's putting a lot of pressure on the base as well. Aaron's still just distracting, running around. So Sven able to maintain his Rapier.
He does not
Aaron
have
going
buyback,
down. And the Creep, though, are taking out both the Tier 4s.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the Echo
Oh,
Slam.
Echo.
Coming out. Yeah.
Echoed. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, he's probably not going to get another 5-man Echo off this game, so we might as well do that. He's going to die, though.
I mean, yeah, he's certainly in a little bit of trouble here, jumping around here. As he's got 300 health, getting chased around.
He doesn't have buyback either.
A swarm of creeps.
He can't die. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's doing okay, but I mean, he's not doing great. And the fight going on outside the base here. Rubik's going to be in some trouble. Yules has gone there, but the power shot from Notorious. Now the Lincoln Sphere. Oh, 3 shots on the Morphling. Morphling down for 120. They call the GGs out as Jack trying to hold the base against Mega Creeps. QXD have seen enough. Portland Burnsiders getting the dub.
Hitting the dub.
Yeah.
Sure. Power of friendship.
For sure.
Power of friendship. That was an exciting finish.
very exciting finish.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well played by them. Definitely close with that Morphling with that Divine Rapier dropped on the ground, but not picked up. Some craziness for sure in that game. 50-49 on the kill score. 55 minutes almost. Very well played by the Burnsiders to get that dub.
And I've got a bit of news for you, Jeff.
Oh, yeah?
Lobby's up.
Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got that RD2L 2-0 against QXD family. We also got some more matches coming our way for RD2L over on Thursday night, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. Something like that. Let me actually pull up my calendar. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern. Going to be a double header, but also tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, AD2L upper bracket finals. Going to be hella hype. Hope to see you guys there. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for tuning in. Gunshot, any final words from you?
Oh man, I mean, like, here's my final words. A few missed opportunities, I think, in that first game from QXD family. They certainly brought much more of what they, I think, wanted to accomplish with this Morphling pick in the second game, but sort of just not. I feel like a few missteps, and they sort of let the game get away from them. You know, Vinny on that axe just sort of shut down the entire game. Once he eked out this blink dagger, like, he was actually able to make quite a lot of plays happen. That QXD family really wasn't able to deal with. You know, KU really, my goodness gracious, he was
40K.
popping off that game.
Yeah, he was fat.
He was fat.
Certainly has
And,
that Sven down for sure. Net graph is pretty insane.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think that's all I got. There was some. I gotta say, my play of the game was actually. I mean, while there was some very hype moments, my play of the game was actually the solo play from Vinny on Morphling, sealing the deal when Morphling was chasing him from tier 2 all the way to base, dire base. I think that was my play of the game. It was a really good solo play. Anyways, that's what I got.
Yeah. Definitely was a hype match. Thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got some viewers from the RD2L Masters stream that was going on, so big ups to them for throwing us the host. Give us a follow if you haven't before. Shout out to Wage for hitting me with that follow. But that's going to do it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll be kicking off with some fat matches. I am eXtine, been joined by Try Your Best. Thanks so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, I'm eXtine, but we'll see you guys next time. Peace out!
Laters.